Hello everybody and welcome back again to another episode of Mass Effect 3, which we will probably spend re-exploring our ship because apparently the Alliance hasn't just given the Normandy a new paint job, but they have actually changed a few parts of the ship. So I guess we will have a look around and see what's new. I believe we're pretty much done with the bridge. We talked to Joker. We read our private messages. We spoke to our new Kelly, so to speak. I'm pretty sure that her position has a very official title, but I don't remember it. And she doesn't seem to be as awkward as Kelly, so that's a plus. Anyway, let's see what else we can find on our ship. I mean, we've been in the captain's cabin, but only during a cutscene, so maybe I actually want to start looking at this place again. Well, this looks mostly familiar. But they totally stole my fish. Those bastards. My fish are gone. Oh well. Most of my models are gone as well. Well, I found one lying around somewhere, so maybe I can find the rest as well. And yeah, we may actually want to have a look at this. So, casual. Well, this isn't exactly casual. This is more like a dress uniform. looks pretty good on her. This does not look good on her, however. Right, this is the one that she was wearing in the intro. Oh, and this must be the the hoodie she got from, I don't know, her service for the Alliance. Well, actually, it's an N7 hoodie, so it's not just Alliance. And well, look at that. This looks actually even more awful than her old dress. Well, no, I think we're going to stick with the standard uniform. That's completely fine. Well, why would I want to wear Cerberus armor? I didn't even wear the Cerberus armor when I was in Cerberus, so we're going to stick with the normal one. Well, the helmet does give you some advantages, but I'm not sure if it shows in cutscenes like it did in Mass Effect 2. Shield region health boost. Nah, I think I'll stick with a health boost. I don't... melee damage. Again, I don't think that I want that. But I can change the color, right? Let's see. Tint 2. This is... oh, I see, it's some highlights. Alright. Lights? What? Oh! Those lights. Oh, white is okay. Huh. How about if I... yeah, I think I like this pattern and color scheme better. Alright, let's leave it like that for now. Not to fiddle around with that too much. Even the two glasses are still standing here. I remember they were already there in the first game. And this is just my music. Alright, so basically more or less the same. Private terminal. My hamster's gone as well. Those bastards. But at least I still have a toilet. And I can even flush it. Okay. Anyway, let's check out the rest of the ship. Starting with the crew deck. So we have a bunch of people here. We have Liara and Dr. Chuck was anyway. So oh, this is new. What? Ashley Williams. Oh, is this other people, the crew members that have died? I mean, we have Ashley on there. We have Jenkins on there. And we have Presley on there. So I guess those are deceased crew members. Oh, okay. This is a neat little thing. I like that. Okay, let's have a look around. Well, this looks familiar. Except now we have Alliance personnel and not Cerberus personnel. And yeah, the bathroom is still in the same place as well. I think this was a place where Samara used to sit, right? With a huge panorama. So this was Kasumi's place over here. Yep, this was Kasumi's place with a minibar. Oh, but I can't drink anymore. What the hell? What is Shepard going to do now? She can't have her drinks anymore. Oh, but we can have a game of poker if we want to. That's a nice addition. It's interesting that, you know, one of the first things that the Alliance does when she gets a new ship, let's install a poker table. Also, what is this? This is an interesting thing. Is this like a poor man's disco? I don't know, but it's interesting. So basically this is some sort of, I don't know, officers casino, so you can go here during downtime and, you know, have a little bit of R&R. I see, very nice. And, right, this was, Dane's place. Oh, I found another model, okay. So apparently my stuff is just scattered around the ship now. Anyway, I think Liara is in the old EXO office, which would be Miranda's place, right? Yes, now Liara is here. Oh. Well,
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph
oh,
instead of
Glyph.
Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
well, thank you.
Meeting with the council didn't go too well, huh?
It was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist.
Well, yeah.
But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Okay, let's have a look at this info terminal. Select to see reward options. Armor mod kit. Farron has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, the kit's Omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip compartments. Okay, so ammo capacity bonus, shield strength bonus. I think I'll go with the shield strength. There we go. Upgrades. Okay. None? Close? What the hell? Apparently these are all the upgrades that I have at the current time. Alright, in that case, let's talk to Liara.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
So, did the Protheans finish it? Well, as far as I remember, they did not. I mean, if they finished it, they would have used it, right?
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
Yeah, I would like to know what this is all about.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
Well, I would like to believe that there's still hope for Earth, yes. Let's not give up on Earth just yet.
There's still a lot of people alive down there. I have to remember that.
You will. It's the war we warned everyone about for years. And if I know you, Shepard, you'll make them proud.
Alright,
Hello again, Shepard.
maybe we can talk a little bit more. So, tell me more about the Prothean device.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Okay, so how does it feel like being the Shadow Broker?
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship. Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
And how did you get away exactly?
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Well, neither did I, to be honest.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
And what happened to Farron?
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
Okay, and what else is new?
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Alright, and what about this information drone, or glyph as you apparently call it now?
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
Alright, whatever works for you. I think I asked all of this, so I'll see you later.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Alright, can I use your terminal? I'm just going to do it.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Non-essential? Prothean notes. Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device. Liara. 2171. The University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig site on Drettirop. Very exciting. Professor Hannah is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment: Thesis on Prothean First Contact Protocols. 2174. I believe Dr. Yoshon was right to suggest that the Prothean artifacts were unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. Oh, Liara, I'm ashamed for you. At least he seemed to approach the rest of the paper. Seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment: Paper on a comparison of Prothean technology to modern Asari circuit logic. 2183, Part 1. I'm going on the Therum expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Attachment: Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire. 2183, Goddess. This human shepherd has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual, subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about the cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reaper is troubling, to say the least. Attachment: Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire, with correction notes. 2185. I reviewed the old Shadow Broker's footage of the collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Prothean's husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Attachment: Paper on Prothean biology. Oh, interesting. Message from Operative Farron to the broker. I made contact with Tazek yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with supplies. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Farron. P.S. I hope you finally get our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Droney. Well, apparently, the drone has stopped doing that. Okay, so, Liara has made a little nest for herself here with all her Shadow Broker equipment. The monitors are actually moving depending on where you stand. That's funny. And slightly disconcerting.
Hello, Shepard.
Alright, I guess he
Please
doesn't have
enjoy
anything
your
else to
day.
say. Well, apparently our chef is no longer in service. Well, I'm going to assume that most of my Cerberus crew is no longer here because, well, they're Cerberus, so I wonder what happened to them anyway. I mean, did I just take all of them along when I turned myself in, or did I let them go and just, you know, went alone? I don't know. Anyway, I know that Dr. Chuckworth is on board, so I guess we can have a chat with her.
Commander? Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay. Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Why?
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Is that really necessary? I hate examinations.
I ever told you I don't like doctors?
Don't be such a grouch. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. The procedure we did for your scarring has produced a lovely synthetic protein overlay. And your body has accepted the implants quite nicely.
It did better. Sure didn't come cheap.
That's it. You're the picture of health.
Yeah, I actually used the med equipment for scar healing at the very end of the game. I mean, she actually didn't had any scars left because she was paragon enough. But, you know, I did it anyway, because why not? Alright, do you need any medical supplies?
How's your inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
So, how do you feel about Cerberus now?
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them. So no, I don't regret it one bit.
Well, I guess that is one way to look at it, although it's not exactly what we planned from the beginning, is it? So it's a bit of a retcon what you're doing here, Dr. Chakwas. But I guess I understand what you want to say. So how's your family?
You never mentioned any of your family.
None to speak of, really. I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close friends. But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
Well, I agree with you there. Alright, yeah, thanks for the chat.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard. Commander.
Okay, apparently you don't reassign power bonuses. No bonus power available. Well, that makes my decision very easy. Reassign powers. Oh, I can respec my companions and Shepard here. Alright, that's good to know. I don't really want to do that at the moment. Oh, this is the android lady. I hope there's some sort of security field in place here. I don't feel too good about just letting her lie around here. I mean, she may reactivate or whatever. Okay, let's continue to look around. So this is where Garrus used to hang out and calibrate. Main battery. Huh. Maybe I should do some calibrations now that he's no longer around. Well, let's calibrate. Well, apparently I can't. Okay. And I think I'm done with this area of the ship then. Let's head to the elevator. Yeah, I checked out all of those places, so let's go to engineering. Alright, this looks familiar as well. Apparently Engineer Adams is here, and the reporter lady. So... Oh! This is where Zaid used to be, right? And apparently she turned it into a little studio. Alright?
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth.
Huh.
The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Well, I'm glad I can help you with your ratings. Get a support focus on Cerberus. Not exactly what she means by that. So yeah, just get us some support, I guess.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Okay. I'm curious to hear that story. What is this anyway? Huh. Is this a picture of a stripper? Why are you having all these pictures on your wall? Huh. Anyway, let's move on. Apparently there is nothing else in here. No.
Commander.
Let's let's move on. Well, look at that, Engineer Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chuck was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Oh, you don't have to apologize for that, my friend. Why exactly did you refuse?
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
That is a perfectly good explanation for me, so absolutely no need to apologize.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Alright, how's your family?
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
That's good to hear. So, what do you think about the Normandy?
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
I see you like your new assignment. Alright, what do you think about Edie?
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Alright, carry on then.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
It's nice that they actually bring back, people from the first game. But like I said, it kind of makes this game feel like a direct continuation of Mass Effect 1. With all my old people back and, What the hell? What? What is that? Oh, it's my hamster! Apparently the hamster got loose and was running around in Jack's old place, and apparently my models are here as well. Who put all this stuff here? Seriously, give me back my models. There we go. That's much better. But doesn't seem to be anything else down here, so let's move on. No, this is the engineering. And, well, apparently Grunt's old place is closed. But I believe there is yet another deck. Yes, shuttle bay, this is new. So, well, bunch of people around. Oh, another armor locker and Lieutenant Cortez.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Ah, Eddie, soldier.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
Okay.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
Yeah.
To save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Alright, tell me about your service record.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident, and practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
Alright, so what kind of ground vehicle do we use?
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit. To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
Oh dear, so the Hammerhead is gone. She sounded almost sad when she asked for the Hammerhead. So we use a shuttle now.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
And tell me about the armory.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Alright, alright. And tell me about your family.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Alright, I can understand that. Right. I have asked all of this, so well, carry on. Cortez, Lieutenant.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, so a new crewmate that we haven't met before. And right, my weapons. I know how this works now because I have applied a few mods in multiplayer. I just don't have anyone for the weapon that I use, so I can't do anything here. I do have some for the others, but so I could technically do this. But since I don't use these weapons I don't exactly need to apply any mods to them. So yeah, let's get rid of that. And let's have a look at this. Oh, I can buy some stuff here. Well, it's not really that expensive, so I may want to upgrade the things that I actually use. I use the Vindicator and the Mantis, and I think I'm using the Eagle, right? Yeah. So maybe I wanna buy upgrades for these weapons. And the Mantis and the Eagle. And I actually can buy another upgrade for the Vindicator. Oh, I see. It gets expensive with each upgrade. And I can buy completely new weapons as well. I don't know if I want to upgrade anything else at the moment. I mean, I use the assault rifle the most. Maybe I'm just going to get some stuff here, and I will save the rest of my credits for later. Okay, very nice. Okay, we still have James over here. Yes, James was his name. But let me pick up those models first. Apparently there's still a few around. And I may actually want to talk to James in the next episode. Also, can I please have a look at that? Is that the dog? The mechanical dog that they have been talking about in the messages? Can I actually do anything with you? I can.
Stay.
I can examine you. Huh. Okay, well, so I have a dog now. Okay. I hope that this mechanical dog is low maintenance though. Yeah, I would say I'm going to make a cut here and end the episode, and I will talk to James in the next episode, and then we will do one of the priority missions, I guess. A lot of people told me that I should do Eden Prime first, so I guess I will do that in the next episode. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching as always, and see you again next time.